Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Coach A. Chalumbi here. It's been a minute. It is my honor to talk to you guys again. Some wonderful Mexican Coke in a glass bottle. If you like Coca-Cola and you never tried it, you don't know what you're missing out on. All right, fellas. Half serious, half a good laugh. Long story short, Steve Smith Sr. had sex with some dude's wife. The dude crashed out, he freaked out, and he's posting all over on Twitter and Facebook about it. And lucky for us, we have some of the receipts, some of the information here. I found this hilarious. The Carolina Panthers, their little hashtag is keep pounding. Oh, yes, Steve Smith did definitely keep pounding. Now, before we keep going, there's going to be some language. Of course, you know what happens when two people get together and they start getting intimate. Certain words are used. This is not me. This is the news. So, and I'm not going to repeat this out loud so I don't get in trouble with anything. But either way, if you're interested, you can read it, what two adults usually say to each other when it gets to this point. Either way, let's take a look here. This broke on Twitter first by Dom Lucre, I believe. And, well, the dude was posting all over Twitter, but here's some video.
Hey, yo, Steve.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, you've been fucking my wife, bro. What you gotta say for yourself?
I'm sorry.
You're sorry? You fucking knew she was married. You're not a fucking idiot, man. You're fucking Steve Smith Sr.
Listen, I mean, obviously you can hear the man's pain in his voice, and to the young fellas out there, like I said, look, totally understandable, but at the end of the day, if you're using your mind, not your heart, right? She was the one who cheated you. Steve Smith, it could be Steve today, it can be Johnny tomorrow, whatever. That's like a force of nature, right? The male sex drive, who is really, for lack of a better word, who's really the traitor here, is the wife, right? So, of course, respectfully, non-violently, with your emotions in check, it would be the wife that you would have the issue with. Like I said, it's going to be Steve today, someone tomorrow, whatever. She still chose to cheat on you, right? So emotionally, bruised ego, broken heart, whatever, you want to lash out. But quite honestly, I think this is a waste of energy. And you're going to see here in a minute, this dude just shotgun blasted all of Twitter and brought in YETI Coolers for no reason. Okay. You know.
What kind of dumb shit was that?
Well, ask your wife that.
Why are you quiet, man? Be a fucking man.
See, that right there, I think is, I think it's weak, to be honest. Yeah, I mean, it is what it is, and you can be mad, but what does he have to be? I mean, again, it's immoral. I understand. Don't get me wrong. This heartbroken man, his name is Tony. I'm not saying he's wrong. I'm just saying, what a waste of time. All right, he doesn't say anything. He hangs up. Now, let's take a look at the reactions here. Myron Gaines, this is a blue pill simp. This is not Steve Smith's problem. This is your problem. Your wife clearly doesn't respect or love you anymore. She cheated on you. I tend to agree. I don't know about being a simp and all that, but yeah, I mean, she is the aggressor here. You know what I mean? This is the woman. I mean, okay. Yeah, why are you mad at him? He doesn't change, you know, you anything. Yeah, man, this is awful. It's totally awful here. Who's the third person in the chat? Interesting. Oh, no. It's not the third person. That's his contact name, number 3. Maybe he was 3 for the Ravens. I don't know. Yeah, so anyways, this old girl here worked for the Ravens. And apparently Steve Smith still shows up. I don't really watch football anymore. You guys that follow me, you know why. But apparently she works for the organization. That's how it happened. So here, Black Sports Online, Steve Smith Sr. is married to Angie Smith. For those that care, she is Also, she's white too. Since 2000 and have 4 children. Angie's largely stayed out of the spotlight, but Steve credited her, blah, 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 blah. Okay, let's get into drama. We just watched that video. Tony Martinez, the guy. Steve Smith hit me up. Does your wife know you've been fucking my wife? Well. Look at this fucking face. Okay. I think there's about to be some language. Please. This is the news, not me. Okay. Oh my.
Oh, no, 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 no.
With this fucking bro, I'd be pissed too if I was Tony. Okay. But look. Anthony Brown, Antonio Brown. I get ESPN and TMZ. I get these ones. Steve Smith, I get that one. And we should see if Steve Smith is still on Twitter. Steve Smith Sr. He still is. Okay, that is ballsy. That is ballsy. Are people blowing him up right here? Okay. Okay. This is just such. I don't know, man. I wouldn't. That's just such a pussy behavior. Okay, yeah, I get it. Now, look. He puts this on Facebook. I'm Nicole Martinez. I won't be a Martinez much longer. I've been cheating on my husband. I've been doing it with the very famous Steve Smith Sr. Pics attached for reference. I had him hidden under 3, but that's been fixed. My husband bought me a house. Tony's been by my side, and I've been arrested twice for domestic violence. And this is how I repay him and our son. Plenty of messages here, Steve. Crazy, the kind of revealing messages. Yeah, blah, 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 blah. This was one of the deleted what do you call them? Tweets? Posts? I don't even know. But I had to look up this. People making fun of this, arranging my ID. I don't know what that's supposed to mean, but no. That shit got me weak also. That's a fucking horn.
I ain't built like that to see nobody else go out like that. I ain't built like that. I ain't cut like that, Shannon. I ain't designed like that. Just because you're her granny, I don't want to hurt your grandma.
Emotional damage.
Oh. Look. And then he puts this at 3 years ago. It feels like it. Man, let me just say, listen, young fellas. Whenever it's like these massive, like overly overt messages about, oh my God, I love you so much, something's wrong. Okay. We don't need these grand gestures in public, in social media. Okay. Just lost his family. He's tagging Antonio Brown. Right? What is Antonio Brown? Oh my gosh. Fellas. It's horrible. It's horrible. Bad. And we find out the context that Tony bought her a house. I think she had a kid with someone else and took in the child. 3 years married. It hurts. You're in a better position, I promise you. Like, think about this girl. What was the ROI? What was the investment for this girl? Steve Smith was married. So what? She was just going to be a side chick? All this was a blip on a radar, nothing more. In 10 years, Steve Smith may not even remember this lady's name. Honestly. She lost her husband. She lost the stability, right? I'm sure she's crying her eyes out to her husband. Or she may just be like, oh, well, I'm done for whatever reason. Okay. You know, Tony Martinez, yeah, heartbreaking, heart-shattering. You take the time, work on yourself, pull yourself back together, and you're going to be fine. This old girl is going to have this reputation. And again, what did she win out of this? What was the grand strategy here? To be a side chick? I mean, I doubt she's even pregnant, so it's not like she's even going to get money out of him. All the damage to her name and to her credibility with the friends and all that, you know, just sad. Just sad. That's why you got to control yourself. And like I said earlier, gentlemen, control yourself. Don't ever put your hands on them. You know, don't go berserk. Don't freak out. Don't crash out. Don't touch them. Just don't. No. Okay. Way easier said than done. But when if this happens, moving on. Well, there you have it, everybody. See you around next time.